Hello, this is Dama.82, and today we are going to be looking at Ultimate Admiral Dreadnaughts. I am here today with some friends of mine from the Discord. We've got Normal69 here with me, and Choo Choo
Hello.
Oreo. Say hello, fellas.
Hey.
Hi.
So, have you guys ever heard of this game before?
No.
Okay. It's actually pretty cool. I just put a link to it in the announcements. I just put a link to it in the announcements, or you could, or you guys wanting to see a live stream of it from there. I mean, I could probably do that as well.
I would probably prefer in
Don't
Discord.
the two places. Okay, I see it.
Let's see here. There it is. I think there's a bit of a lag in between the YouTube and what's actually going on, so yeah.
Yeah, there's a bigger lag on YouTube than.
Anyway, I just kind of first thing I want to do with this is just kind of give you guys a look at what's possible. So first, we're going to start with a little bit of seal clubbing.
Clubbing seals?
Well, using extensive force on the enemy.
Yeah. Basically, we're going to take a battleship with 1940s technology to take on 20 battleships with 1890s technology.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna make the biggest, baddest boat I can, at least as in a very quick. Actually, I think I may have fudged that. Yes, I need to click unlock first. Okay, then we design the ship because I want yeah, we can go up to 120,000 tons displacement on this bitch. And if you take a look at here, the hull of the ship actually sticks outside the locks of the of the dry dock. Yes, thank you.
Yes, it fits.
I'm gonna scrape the paint a little, getting it out of there, but sure, why not?
It looks like when a virgin gets his or her first experience. It's too big for you to enjoy.
So as you can see, we have our very large hull here. I think first off, we're going to start with putting in a super pagoda tower. And then we're going to drop a big ol' funnel back here. And I think we're going to need some barbettes. Yes. There we go. From what I've played with this... Oh, hi there, Nasi? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I just saw you there in the chat.
How many guns can you place on this thing?
It gets kind of finicky on how many guns you can place, but you can put tons of them on there.
Sounds good.
What about main ones?
You can get all the way up to 18 inches. And, yeah, you could put tons and tons and tons of those on there. I think most I've gotten on a hull so far is probably 15. I think I want to see if I can move that barbette a little further forward, so then that way we can try to get another turn on the front of this.
Okay, so it's a simpler ship builder. You just put down components.
Think of it as From the Depths Light.
Mm-hmm.
Except you don't have to worry about aircraft, like, at all. Oh, darn, I was hoping... Oh, no. I can actually fit another, yep. So now we got at least 9 18-inch guns on this bitch. Let's see here. I think I'm just going to put one of these smaller towers on the back end here. So that way we have more room for shit. Yep, I plan on doing that. Putting a tower on the back. Or, I'm sorry, a barbette. Dama loves his super firing.
Oh no, reminds me of...
So, I think it was Existence who first recommended this game to me, and it looked like it was pretty cool.
I actually saw this game before. I just didn't recognize the name. It's interesting. Personally, I wouldn't really play this.
Well, that's all done there. So let's...
Okay, I think I will get my refreshments now for night party, so have a very nice New Year.
Alright, you have yourself a good evening there, buddy. Be safe out there.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's see here. And I think we want to go oil. And we want diesel engine. I think we'll go with Krupp 4 armor. Barbette, yeah, I think I want the thicker barbettes. I'm not going to worry about torpedoes. Standard bulkheads, we'll go with the reinforced anti-flood. That'll probably be fine. Citadel. Let's go with that. Okay, that's fine, normal. We'll get the super heavy shells. We're not going to worry about torpedoes on this because this thing's probably going to be sitting out of like maybe 20 kilometers. I've heard a lot of good things.
Yamato range.
Excuse me?
It's like the Yamato.
It's like the Yamato on steroids.
Yeah. Yamato on steroids is like... I want to see like 20 main batteries. So.
Yeah, I can't quite get that many on there. And though...
that's a turn off. I like a lot of big guns.
Well, who doesn't? I mean, Big Daka is always fun. I think we'll go with the high-level TNT. Just for funsies. Hydraulic turrets, we'll go with that. Standard reloading, we'll go with the auto. We're not going to worry about torpedoes. We need rangefinder, radar, Gen 2. Should I worry about armor? Probably.
I would say you don't have to super heavy with your distance.
I think I'll go with like at least
heavy.
15 inches belt.
I personally would do like a medium like armor.
18-inch side guns. I don't think you can get 18-inch side guns. I mean, the ship has to be like specifically made for it. You can kind of do that. Let me show you. If you were to go with side guns here, then you could do that. But I think the ship's just not big enough to support that. So we're gonna
make it bigger.
I can't. It's as big as it'll go. It's like at 120,000 displacement.
Mod the game.
Maybe.
Modify it.
That might be an option. I don't know. We
for DLC.
Can put some of these big old 8-inchers on though. And
bigger the better.
Let's see here. I think the 4s will go in these little... Nope. I think someone said if you hit like Alt, you can try to fit more guns on.
Should probably get like 6 3-barrel main batteries. Is there 4-barrel main batteries?
Not yet.
I know that was a thing.
I wish that were a thing, but apparently at the moment it's not. Yeah, I know, a bit of a disappointment, but it's still an alpha, so they're working on a lot of things. Let's see here. Could we put... Yes, we could put those there. Oh, no. I wanted bigger than that. Go away.
That really looks like the Yamato's hull.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was, if I'm to be honest.
I can't. If you could show me the nose a little bit more, then probably could help me. But like the side armor, it looks like the Yamato because I remember making that.
Some parts are badly placed. Okay then. Secondary guns. Could I put one of these over here?
That ship would be horrifying in some games.
Well.
Oh yeah, that nose does look like the Yamato's. I don't know about the back. The back is... It probably is modeled after Yamato.
It very well could be.
Most things. In my opinion, the Yamato was like a decent ship if it was actually in the right era.
Yeah, it just... Battleships just kind of went by the wayside after aircraft carriers became a thing. But as far as I know, there's not going to be a aircraft in Ultimate Admirals, but that remains to be seen.
Well, maybe if it wants like a World War II setting, there would be aircraft carriers. I doubt that.
Hell, I don't know.
I feel like some main batteries of like some sort
but
of...
that's about as many guns that I'm able to get on there.
Is that an American flag?
Yeah, there's an American flag on the front and the back.
Superstructure?
Yes, there is one on the superstructure too. Good eye.
I do not see the one what you mean by the back. I see one on superstructure, but not the back. Well, not yet.
Yeah, right there.
Since I can't really...
See it now?
YouTube into the... Ah, yeah, I see it. Sorry for a second on the stream since it's delayed. And Discord isn't really working that well with this game.
I'm gonna see if I can't get another funnel on this. Ooh, that's way too big.
Visible.
Small funnel, my ass. Jeez. Okay, I guess I can't get one to fit there. So I got a bit of an... Well, how do I fix that? What can I get rid of? Try to fix this. I've got a 4... Wait, offset. Too bad you can't like double stack barbettes. That'd be kind of nice. Some guns have poor sector fire. I think it's just these middle secondaries.
I feel like once this game gets out of like the alpha beta stage, there's going to be like a clipping option where you can turn on and off clipping. So I'm gonna see someone with like, oh, look at the front guns, and you just see like 20 front guns. Oh, can you stack the I don't know what that's called, but like the funnel that the toad is on top of.
Where?
Like at the. Like, could you like make the third front turret go up above the
Nope.
secondary turret?
No,
No?
not yet.
Can't make it that high.
It would be
Well,
nice,
would
yeah,
help you make
but
another.
it does kind of have kind of a Nelson vibe to it, doesn't it?
It does. Didn't I say this sort of looks like a Nelson? Or maybe I just kept that to myself.
Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna pump the rest of the weight into armor here,
Armor.
because I'm kind of out of room
Yeah,
for guns. Conning tower.
Like no, you could like instead of pumping all of that into like armor, you can like leave a little bit for you have a decent amount of speed too.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Oh no, looking at the torpedoes, and those sort of remind me of some of those really old American torpedo launchers. I don't know if you really need that much on the deck if there's any deck bombers yet.
Oh, I was just trying to use up the extra tonnage was all. This thing is going to be stupid fast.
Speed.
36 knots?
Yeah, fast.
Holy shit.
30, that is fast. 36? Jeez.
Yeah.
It's considered the New York class, of course it is.
After this, we're gonna take things a little bit more seriously and try to.
Nah, you don't need to take things seriously. Just make them insane for no reason.
I was gonna do some of the missions that are currently in the game after this, not just to get an idea of how those work on camera.
My opinion, I put a lot into belt armor than deck armor. And some turret armor. But that's like already good.
Actually, I think I'll just go ahead and dump a bunch more into belt here. It's kind of helping with the weight offset, it seems like. We could up the bulkheads. Some parts are badly placed. Yeah, I could live with that. Let's see here.
That's a little costly of a ship.
Just a wee bit.
You could probably buy a few modern planes of that.
Well, you gotta remember, this is like 1940s technology. Okay, let's go ahead and just launch this thing and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, like, I'm comparing the cost to, like, modern fighters and everything. Not that bad, obviously.
Club and we will go, a club and we will go, high for a Dario, see a club and we will go. Alright.
I can't wait to hear this thing just goes boom. Just like a big explosion.
Oh yeah, they did pretty good with the sound. I'm not quite sure where these ships are, though.
Oh, those very tiny ships.
Smoke to the north. Okay. And we are currently... Okay, yeah, we need a turn.
How fast does this thing turn?
Probably not very, because it's 120,000 tons. It's probably going to turn like a brick. Yeah, that's pretty much true. There is no Washington or London Naval Treaty in this game.
I mean, isn't the London Naval Treaty after the First World War?
The only one that I can remember off the top of my head is the Washington one. I don't quite remember the what the London one was like.
I remember the London one has like a displacement limit and everything.
So let's bump up the time just
But that's like
a bit.
That's like off the top of my head because of House of Iron 4.
As far as I know, Flip, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name there. There are no carriers. I don't know if they plan on adding those in the future. So far, the rumors that I have heard has said no. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, it keeps saying that the enemy smoke is to the north. Oh, there it goes. The London Naval Treaty was World War II. Okay. Yeah, we just sank our first ship. Then again, these are like really, really crappy battleships, so I just thought it'd be fun to start off with a little seal clubbing, and then we tried doing something a little bit more serious later on. But I think we'll probably have most of these dead before they're ever identified. It's kind of crazy. You can hear those guns going, and I don't even know if these guys will even get a shot off on them. Good lord. Now, just a reminder, folks, these are 18-inch shells, the largest guns that you can currently get in the game. Though I am hoping that at some point they probably add, like, I think the super battleships designed by the Japanese or the Germans were planned for 20-inch, something like that. Hi, matey, what's going on?
Well, I'm currently colonizing multiple inheritance ones in Stellaris. Oh, the glorious overcard.
Okay, I'm doing a stream of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnaughts.
Yeah, I hope they add up to 20. But realistically speaking, 18-inch would be the most optimal to then having reload. So 16, 17, 18 inches is going from the reload to the delete cruisers with one shot scale. And 16s are pretty plenty of that. So triple 16s really would have to take some fun. Over 2018s.
Super Yamato had 510mm guns planned. So yeah, that'd be about 20-inch right there. I'm just... That's what Existence is saying here in the comments.
I mean, if we are asking for something, it would have to be replacement for most of the important parts. I want my funnels on the sides, and I want my tower at the very back of the ship. Let's just make a Nelson class.
Existence is saying you're coming in a little silent there, matey.
Yes.
This should be better.
A wee bit.
Wow. Lucius Fanatics. Materials. So, Matty, how's your materialist militarist one?
Hey, Geo's in the chat. How's it going, Geo? Haven't talked to you in a while. How you been?
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about Stellaris with what I'm doing, quite well.
I need to get back into Stellaris. I think they got a an expansion on the horizon.
Federation? Oh, I'm so excited for Federations.
Well, I'm finally getting rid of the annoying, pathetic tech level barbarians right next to my side. The Khanate has
washing.
Well, kind of. It's 2367, and I've got most of the repeatables done at least once.
Make a Tillman battleship. I think that's kind of what I did here, Existence. I went and like put the biggest freaking everything I could on here.
15, 18-inch guns. The one that was looked at.
Right. I remember that one that you showed me the other day. You had like a buttload of 15-inch guns on there.
Yeah, I had 15-inch guns as secondaries. And main batteries of 18 inches in caliber. The advantage to that design was that you could always bring 12 guns into the target, so... When the enemy battleship inadvertently started running away, after realizing that 16 inches of belt armor is a bit too much, I at least had enough chase guns.
I think it was Existence who suggested this game to me, and it's actually been pretty interesting. I was watching videos on it on YouTube from Stealth17 and History Guy Gaming. I've talked to History Guy Gaming a bit. He seems like he's pretty cool, so you guys might want to check him out if you guys get a chance.
History Guy.
He's been doing tons of Ultimate Admiral videos.
He's probably the guy that I watched, but I don't remember.
There's actually more than one History Guy, from the way I understood it, and people were getting him confused, so he changed his name to History Guy Gaming. Or, I'm sorry, History Guy Gaming. I'm trying to get him turned on to Sabaton, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, I finally managed to convince the enemy nation that maybe, just maybe, surrendering would be a good idea. Mind you, I currently have 9 claims on their systems. Well, make
you can.
Then. And now let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, matey. I was just responding to stuff in the chat. Yeah, you guys can pick up a version of this that's playable for like $50 American, but a lot of people are kind of on the fence about that. The game is playable, but there's not like any what's the word I'm looking for? There's no campaign per se. So I think now that you guys kind of had a look at what's possible, I think I want to try doing some of the Naval Academy stuff. Philip Zytek says this is not a place for Stellars or whatever. Talk about ships, please.
Well, if we're talking about ships, I'll request you make the N3 class design. That's 9 18-inch guns, 16 inches of angled belt armor at 15 degrees or so. The guns are placed two just in front of the bridge in a super firing pair, and one right behind the bridge in front of the main superstructure. So build that. Well, it's basically upscaled Iowa with different gun settings, and it's British from the 1920s. Supposed to go 30 knots. Yeah, they were messing around with these ones, were they?
I wonder if I could try to fit another main gun here on the back. I think I could, but I would need a barbette to do it. Oh hell, there's not any barbettes I can use here?
Yeah,
Just place a big secondary gun there. It always works.
Well, poop. Yeah, I'll just slap one of these on here.
Also, just as a note, I heavily recommend you unify the calibers of your secondaries due to how aiming works. It will make zeroing in on the target far easier and quite a bit more efficient.
Wait, what's that? I'm sorry, matey, I didn't quite get all that.
Unified caliber for your main and secondary guns. So use 2, 3, maybe even 4 calibers, but have them unified because that increases the lock-on speed. Since with every shot you have a chance to lock on, and if there is more shots of the same caliber, you will lock on sooner. And the sooner you lock on, of course, the worse for the enemy. So that's my suggestion when playing.
I think I went ahead and made this thing too heavy and too expensive already.
That was fast.
Huh?
Reduce the extended belt armor to, I do 1.7 to 2 inches thick. Usually with battle cruisers I go even lower, because it protects the section. It protects just the sections which you don't need to float. Yes, you will take more damage, but you can fit in more gun.
Where else can I save some weight on this? Citadel 1. There's no bulkheads on this? Oh, crap.
Reduce speed. 3 knots in speed halves the machinery weight. So if you sacrifice some speed, it will definitely help. Especially with the older engines.
Okay. That's bad. God, they don't give me a whole lot to work with here. Black powder explosives? Seriously? Hydraulic turrets, standard reloading, yeah. I still need to make this thing cheaper. I'm wondering, Compound is super heavy. Well, here's the thing though, I only have like 2 different types in the iron plate and the compound.
The compound is definitely better.
Yeah.
Because you always increase the size.
I don't have any other options as far as engines or anything like that. Maybe if I lowered the displacement a bit? And that'll get the cost down a little, lowering the displacement. I still have some weight issues, it seems.
I'll take a look soon, I just need to do something.
And I still got a 4 off weight, so... Can I move that a little further back? Yes, yes I can. I can put that there. That'll help with the offset. Let's see here. Cost is still too high. Maybe if I went with this 12-inch. I'll give it some thought existence. He's asking if I'll play the other Ultimate Admiral game. Let's see.
The other one is sailing ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm looking at what you are doing. You know what? May I take charge of construction for a bit?
Oh, what do you recommend?
I recommend slapping it because you can slap on 3 of the 10-inch turret instead of the 2 12-inch.
So we want to try doing 3 of the 12s? I think that's doable. Except I have no bar bets that I can use.
Yeah, but if you increase the length to the maximum and put in the back turret as close to the superstructure as you can actually place in 3 of the turret. So you want the maximum length.
Okay.
It's only possible with 10s, not more.
It looks like I can make it work with okay, and I'm still way over cost.
I mean, if you can manage it with 11s, it's always better, but 10-inch guns reduce the weight you need on the ship. But one of the turrets I see won't move. One of the turrets is in the superstructure.
Yeah, I moved it. I'm also streaming this from the Discord, so I know that there's a bit of a delay.
It actually closed in the Discord because I wasn't picking it up right.
Oh, okay.
So you would have to reopen it.
Would you do that, please? It would definitely help to see.
Oh, sure. One moment here.
Instead of like streaming the game, you should probably change it to just like your screen instead of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see here.
Oh, good.
For okay, swap to my game to resume. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, sorry, you got to put up with the UI from the interface.
It's fine. If I'm seeing this correctly, drop the speed down to 18 knots.
Do what?
Drop speed to 18 knots. Yeah, it's a little slower, but it will save you the weight, and that's what you really need
Okay,
now.
and what next?
Your stream is still paused, so I can't see it properly.
I don't know why it's paused.
Yeah, now it's
Okay.
okay. No, it's not. I believe it's because you are in the recording.
Quite possibly.
So
When I
just full.
I typically click stream, like change the game and hit
And
screens and not applications.
now, as I have described with the three main turrets, just try to fit on the biggest ones you can with 3 turrets because it increases your broadside weight quite drastically.
Okay.
I believe
The 10-inch?
then, yeah, those should be the maximum you can pull on. So
It's saying that it overlaps.
if you hold Control, you disable the snap-on, so that may help.
There we go.
So you could fit 3, couldn't you?
I got 2 or like 4 of the 10-inch ones in the back, and I put a 12-inch in the front.
Having probably the 3 turrets would help with range finding because when you turn broadside, the 10-inch won't have any aiming done. So that's why I was suggesting unified 10-inch guns. It also saves the weight, which can be put to other uses as increasing speed, more armor,
Okay.
better secondary guns.
We still need funnels.
Just put on the cheapest one you can inside. It doesn't really matter what you do. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. And as you can see, that fixed your aft weight offset as well. So, I think that's a win-win situation. Because if you take a look at the funnels, 3 standard funnels are still better than a single triple in terms of weight, cost, etc. Sure, it may not look exactly the same, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And with the cost,
Hold on one second here, folks.
well, I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
So don't sing the
I'll try
chat.
not. Can't make any promises, though.
It's probably, yeah.
Let's see here. Existence is asking for some music, so let's see here. This might work.
Is it trying to make it work in Discord, or are you just talking about the game?
I'm just kind of dicking around at the moment. Let's see here. Is there anything else I could do to reduce weight?
That's normal.
I don't know if I like this song. That's a little bit better. I need to find some more wiggle room as far as money goes. Maybe that'll do.
Do I have bad connection right now?
I don't think so.
Oh, just fix this one. Okay.
I don't think I like that song either.
Connection. I wish I can see / hear what you hearing, but it's like don't really want to hear the delay, and I don't want to hear two of you.
Well, I think we'll go with this setup and see how it goes. Wish me luck, folks. Yeah, you said Battle Station soundtrack specifically existed. However, I don't want to get a copyright strike.
I mean, who doesn't?
I'm not in the mood for it, to be quite honest.
Neither am I in the mood hearing you complain about it.
Well, Geo, it is a lot of money, but you would get a full version of the game once it's done, so...
Italy versus the German Empire. Oh, you're playing as Italy. Oh,
this thing isn't even firing back at us. What the hell?
Explain instead. Oh, I know why it's not firing back at you. It didn't know you betrayed them yet.
Maybe. I don't know.
It is German after all, and you're Italian. Doesn't really look Italian.
Nah, Sabaton would probably give me a copyright strike too, normal.
Sabaton most definitely would give you a
oh yeah.
strike.
I mean, if this were like on Twitch, I would probably do that. They're a little bit more lenient about that kind of stuff, but not YouTube.
The second, like the first second you start playing it, you get copyright strike.
Probably. I gotta admit, the models for the ships in this look like they're pretty good.
They're decent.
Increase time. Let's see here. Normal scene, it's a bit of a crapshoot of who gives you copyright strikes and who doesn't.
Yeah, that's...
Searching for music for your next video? Then
damn
you
ads.
get that art list.
There we go.
Ads are always fun.
Oh, cool, we completed the mission.
Yay.
Alright. Want to make sure that's not too loud for you guys. Gun basics 1. Let's see here. I think we want to optimize for the main guns. Okay. Let's see here. Let's try to get that displacement up all the way. Still can't get any of those. That sucks. Let's try this setup again. Here we go. Speed will drop that down to 18. That seemed like it worked okay last time. We'll just not worry about range at all. And we're still limited on what kind of engines we can use. Awesome. Let's see here. We'll put in our main tower and our secondary tower. Funnel. Some parts are badly placed. What's badly placed? The Windows USB sounds? Yeah, I don't know. It seems like every time I kick a quarter underneath my desk, I have that issue. I don't know why.
Maybe stop kicking the cords.
Yeah, that's an ideal world. We don't live in one of those. No mounts. What do I keep seeing no mounts on here? Let's see.
Searching for family vacations? Find it with Verbo. They search millions of amazing vacation homes to find you the perfect pool, where everyone has their own chair and their own style. From beach houses to cabins to condos, travel better together with Verbo.
Damn it, I thought this didn't have any ads. Let's see here. There we go. We'll just go with these. That's better. Well, guess I got a bit too expensive. I think I'll give this one a try, see how it goes. kind of funny. You hear all the bullets plinking off of the battleship. It sounds like BBs in a tin can. Oh, we might get torpedoed. Oh, yeah. He took that torpedo. How can we not hit that thing? I don't know if we're gonna win this battle. Most of the damn ship's flooded already. Engines are out. Good lord. These are all prefabbed existence. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to sink that guy as fast as we'd like to. I'm going to try restarting the battle. Whoa! Yeah, that torpedo's probably going to get us. God damn it. Ah! Fuck.
What am I coming back to? I guess torpedo hits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Couple more tapes with torpedoes. Turn into them, away from them, same as it were on warships. Because if you turn into the torpedo, it has less time intercepting you, rather than more time if you turn away. So it prevents you.
Well, right now the problem is that we can't seem to hit this ship.
Yeah, I mean you've got 4.5% chance, and it's a light cruiser, so switch to HE. With ammo, click on HE. That would help.
Hold on.
Plus, you don't have any sort of small secondary guns.
Actually I do have secondary guns.
Yes, you have 6-inchers, but those have long reload, as you can see. Meanwhile, he can pepper you with 4 and 6-inch guns. But there's also the issue of you having 0 armor somewhere, which means you take a lot of structural damage. You at least want 0.6 inches so you can resist high explosives.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, we can try rebuilding this. I got like 11.2 at the belt.
It's a light cruiser, and since you have more armor, you can probably drop the armor down to 10, okay? Since it's compound armor, which goes for... Plus, don't enable the AI. It doesn't do you much justice. So try rebuilding the ship, if you may.
Okay.
And if I'm looking at it now, drop the belt to 10.5.
It's 10.5 right now.
Now you have 11.2 inches of belt armor. You want 10.5 inches. Yes, it's a reduction, but it doesn't really matter.
Wait, you said to drop the belt armor to what now?
10.5.
That's what it's at right now.
No, now it's at 10.
You said 10.5, did you not?
Yeah. But you have the belt at 10 inches, but it's 35% with armor quality. It's plus 35%, so you don't really need it. You do the same with conning tower and turrets. You can probably drop the extended deck down to 1 inch and leave the belt at what it is. If you were to stream your entire screen on Discord, I could help quicker since the stream, of course, has a delay.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to try messing with it while I'm live on YouTube right now. Is the thing.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Now with the 6-inch guns, you saw how poor they were doing because of the limited amount of shells. 4 inches at this tech level with that close of a match may be better.
Hold on. Yeah, fudge it.
So I'll just explain with bulkheads, because if you get reinforced bulkheads, it helps.
Yeah, that's not an option.
Yeah, so you have standard bulkheads. That's good. Thing is, you could take a look at if you can get enhanced reloading and some better propellers.
Not really. There's okay. Black powder is the only kind of propellant I have available to me.
And with reloading?
Existence says yeah, everyone's saying that they can't hear you still, matey. Let's see here.
Okay, I'm trying to fix it, but I don't know really. I'd have to bring up.
Why is it telling me that there's a port weight offset? I thought this thing mirrored.
This thing mirrors, but with secondary guns, it sometimes doesn't work. So you can take a look and check. I don't know if it's going to or not.
It looks like it did. I don't get what's going on here. It's telling me some parts are badly placed and there's a port offset of 66.
I think the port offset can be explained if you're holding a gun, but I don't know about that.
Nope. I don't know, I think it's giving me a load of crap, to be honest.
Okay, is this better with the mic?
Yeah.
Not? I tried increasing the sound, but I didn't know if it worked. So, you try to take a look on the other side of the ship if one of the 6-inchers isn't still on the ship, because that's what it may be.
No, it seems like everything's there. It is an alpha.
It won't be the main. I know I've had this issue before, and I not just try right-clicking away. It may help that. Just out of the ship. Since you have a part in hand, it may be counting it towards the ship itself. So you use the right-click to get the offset away. I think I know what it is. Port side, back, secondary gun on the lower deck. One of them seems to be the 6-incher instead of the 4-inch.
I'm pretty sure I got rid of all of them and replaced them, but
in the back section. So
now let's just try pulling them all off and re-adding.
yeah, I think that would work. Especially now that I'm looking at it. If you pull off all of the secondary guns, it may help you. But
I think
you're
that's
facing a light
all of
cruiser.
them, yeah.
You're facing light
Mhm.
cruiser. That. Oh yeah, that was the 6-inch. You actually now pulled off the 6-inch, so you don't have the offset.
Okay. So what do you recommend? 4s?
If you 4-inch or maybe 5-inch, I think 4-inch would work. And once you start the battle, just use ammunition high explosive, because that will wreck most of the turrets. Anything unprotected on the light cruiser, like torpedo tubes.
Gotcha.
Which helps drastically with most of the issues you've been having.
Okay. Some parts are badly placed.
And
The hell? No mounts? Port weight offset?
just again, right click away when you are not pointing at the ship, and the part in hand should get deleted. It's just a remnant of the construction system, I think, so something that cannot really be fixed, sadly.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens this time around. Let's see here. We want HE. I didn't even think we hit this silly thing.
And this game, luckily enough, manages to get underwater hits in.
Good to know.
But if you take a, if you take a look, those 4-inch guns may have a worse chance of hitting at this range, but they fire a hell of a lot faster, so there's more chances to hit.
Ooh!
Plus
We got
you
an overpin and a fire going on. Very nice. I think one of the main guns hit it.
And as you can see with the slightly different armor scheme, this thing's now managing to weather at least some of the storm. Yeah, so the offset is 30 seconds. I'll be seeing what's 30 seconds too late for you. But the thing is, the middle turret has a very limited firing arc forward, so...
What, his or mine?
the middle turret, of course, has a bad firing angle. So you want to keep kind of broadside, but you also want to keep maneuvering to throw his torpedo aim. So every second salvo or so, just slightly alter your course. Or just set the rudder to turn one way, so rudder 5 right, then set it normal, and then set it 5 left, and alter between these. Even in Dreadnought engagements, this helps since you throw their aim.
Existence is asking, does the ship fight automatically or are you controlling it? You can tell what targets they can focus on, but they'll automatically open up. The way I understand it.
Yes, you can also set with how aggressively it should be firing its guns. So if it should go full American and open up with all of the weapons as soon as the enemy gets even remotely close, or if it should wait until it has a solid chance to hit.
Yes, like here in the gunfire mode, you can have it save ammo until it gets within it has a pretty good probability to hit. You could set it aggressive where guns will just go ape shit. Normal, you guys could probably figure out what that does. Conserve fire in a balanced manner, and you can also tell it to like not shoot altogether.
With torpedoes, it's usually good to go with save since you don't get much in shots. And they reload for what, 10 to 15 minutes if you go with the 24-inch ones.
Oh, come on, not a single one of those mains hit.
Dreadnaughts are frustrated because most of their power comes from the thick armor and they don't have any sort of fire control system, which has you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's rather important.
Yes, you can actually tell the ships where to go. You can also set the rudder and the speed existence. Would it help if I lowered the speed? I hear that helps with accuracy.
If the enemy has lower speed, that helps. For you, it doesn't matter.
It seems like he's just perfectly content with just sitting there in his smoke there. Ooh.
That smoke will run out, and your chance to hit will increase by something along the lines of 30% or so. So, soon enough, he will fuck up, and then the hits start coming in, and once his engine is gone, he himself is gone. No other way around it.
I think I'll just crank up the speed a little, but I don't know if we're gonna sink this guy in time. Ooh!
You will. Once he gets a good hit, he starts flooding and one of his engine tubes goes out. Then basically any light cruiser is gone since most of their power comes from
He took a big nasty hit to the back there. Existence is saying this is Total War copy with shipbuilding than Total War Dreadnaughts. I could see that. It looks like we got some fires raging, there's some flooding going on, at least 2 compartments of his are flooded.
That's slows him down and increases your hit chance because speed decreases hit chances, which means try to get as fast a ship as possible, but not at the expense of protection, because you'll still get hit. And you don't want to go up like at jet plane.
No, not really.
I don't like those kinds of firecrackers, especially if it's my only ship.
Time's running out. Come on, sink it already.
They are still messing with the balance, so you can do this one.
Oh, there it goes. Very nice.
I think the better one, I'll probably, I'll get time to play the game. So I'll tell you which one I can get. If you hover over the target even, you can see the chance of hitting in a given salvo. So with... Anyways, would you try getting, if I may, the screen share working? Just your entire screen, I don't really care what happens.
I could probably do that. Hold on.
I mean, there is one where you get a first generation Dreadnought, so just don't go with the missions based on where they are in the listing.
Okay, I'm gonna try sharing screens with you here. 1 sec.
Okay. So
there we go.
how I'm seeing, I would actually recommend you to go with a different mission. I believe it's Sing the Semi-Dreadnought or something. You get to build your Dreadnought battleship.
Pre-Dreadnought Conflict?
Maybe that one's also good because it teaches you how to build a fleet.
Okay. Defeat the Semi-Dreadnought, I think, is the one you're talking about.
You will build the battleship, so yeah, this one. You get to choose between multiple types of battleship here, but I would recommend if you can get the battleship 2 instead, I believe, since that one has increased the length, and you can see why I'm telling you to choose this one. 3 places for main turrets. Again, that always helps. So you can use 3 centerline batteries, and I went with 12 inchers on this one. The 13 inchers are large, and that shows in their weight. So the 12 inchers fit probably the best.
Alright.
You're still placing the 13s.
I thought I had the 12 selected.
You use right click after you do that. Yep, that's a good place. And here you don't have to worry much about where you place the turrets, really. You want to drop the speed, since if you take a look, you're going blisteringly fast for any ship, so 20 knots, probably the best. And you can keep the range to short and get the bulkheads to at least standard. Funnels, smallest funnel is the cheapest and lightest, so just get one or 2 of those. You don't need multiple. It helps with some aspects, but again, If you hover over the funnels, you can see the stats, what it gives you.
Okay. Secondary guns?
5-inchers, they have good offensive power. You can't place many of those on this ship, but at least a few will help, and then you go with 3-inch guns because those can fit. Or 4-inch, maybe 4-inch can fit.
Well, let's see here. Nope, no 4-inch places. 3s?
No, you don't. You weren't clicking on them, so 4-inch guns may actually get in. So you click and you can see. In which case, maybe replace the 5-inch guns with 4-inch guns just to unify the caliber.
I think I placed all the 5-inch ones that I could.
Yeah, but just replace those with the 4-inch guns and it will help you with shooting accuracy for your secondaries. So remove those and replace with 4-inch guns. Good. Get the main and secondary towers in so you can see what weight you are looking at for the ship. Front tower 2, yes, and now the secondary tower. Again, go with the more powerful one since that gets you better aiming. Then refit with the best plates possible, since you won't build 2 of these anyway. So crap 1. You can go up to crap 1, so that will massively increase. And the steam engine, just fit all the best propulsion you can as well. So vehicle expansion, reduce the weight. You can't use any induced. Yeah, this increases engine capacity. Go with some barbette armor, by the way. The torpedoes, just figure out those the last. You don't really need that many. So that reduces ammo detonation chance. Reinforced citadel, yes. I go at least for anti-torpedo 1 and anti-flood 1 before you figure out anything else. Oh, anti-flood 2 actually increases the ship water pumping, so it may help to get that. Rangefinder, go with not the coincidence one. This stereoscopic has better long range accuracy, so it gives you better aiming. Usually, you have the you have the C one. You want the S one. In that, usually yes, it is more expensive, but you don't really care about that. S1. If you take a look, it's right behind the one you have selected
This
now.
one?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Now, at the bottom, you have very strong armor for what your ship is. You can drop the extended belt afterwards, but I just look at propellants for shells. Because you may be able to get black powder, something else than black powder. Oh yeah, white powder. Definitely white powder. It is in all aspects better than what you can get. Turret, conning tower, and belt down to 11 inches.
Okay.
You can probably drop the extended belt to 3 inches. If you click on the value, you can input it numerically, so that helps. And now you hit the armor entirely, so you can get it to show again. Deck extended to 1 inch. These mean that your auxiliary sections will get damaged, but that doesn't really matter.
We still got some wiggle room here on cost.
Turret top 3 inches. Just do that right off the bat. Bottom left. So you want it as strong as your deck armor, so your turrets don't blow up just from the slightest hint. Yeah, click on the reloading. Click on the reloading, that may help you. If you can get... Oh, semi-automatic. And now how to reduce the cost. Well, drop belt conning tower turret to 10 inches. You basically have 17 inches of pure iron, so you don't so you get a lot more armor out of it.
Which one are we doing here?
Just drop the deck to 3 inches. You won't be engaging at extremely long range, so you don't really care. Belt conning tower and turret to 10 inches for now. Yes, this ship may not be the best armored in a close quarters duel, but it is still good.
Alright, what next?
Uh,
She's still a little bit fat, though.
you can take a look at speed or something that you may want to skip on. So probably speed down to 19 knots. That will get you a lot of engine space, as you can see. Next, click on single hull bottom to see if you can get anything done with
Double.
that. See what that does to your weight. Okay, I think you can work with that, slightly reducing some of the armor, like the extended belt or extended.
Well, I was just
deck
thinking just
part of
lowering the speed down another knot would probably be fine.
You will have a fleet now. You don't want your battleship to be 12 knots and unable to even catch the enemy. So that's why I'm going with 19
Okay.
knots.
So where are we going to get some extra weight here?
Reducing probably the extended deck, since you'll still be fighting CQC combat. 0.7 of an inch, and you can see the weight drop. Actually, click on turrets, hydraulic turrets. Let's see if something else is there.
Advanced hydraulic?
Try getting the electrical ones or what you can get, because it increases turret reverse speeds, which makes the ship inherently better. And you just get the weight off somewhere. It doesn't really matter if maybe the extended belt could go down. Because this is just so your turrets actually rotate on target, so... Good. I think I did this one.
Okay.
You don't really need torpedoes, you have smaller cruisers for that. And you'll be commanding multiple ships, so brace yourself for that.
Okay.
one.
I guess we'll give this a try.
Right click. Just right click away somewhere with here, and you can see what it did. The starboard weight offset is negligible, so
Okay.
maybe.
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
One battleship, 2 light cruisers. Okay.
And get the battleship to target the cruisers. Click on the CL, your CL. Yeah, and you can see their smoke screen ability with the press of number 8. This helps them to reduce the incoming damage. Switch to HE and take out the light cruisers. At this range you're still better off. The cruisers have torpedoes, so torpedoes save mode and let them engage broadside to the enemy light cruisers. Do not just turn in, because that increases the chance of pre-dreadnought catching them. So something like that. The maneuvering should have thrown off the main guns, and as you can see with 3 turrets, you're already managing to do quite well. That's one of the light cruisers damaged. Now click on your dreadnought. Click on your battleship.
Okay.
She took a nasty hit. So vary her course slightly. Right click on where her heading should change. Torpedoes on your light cruisers, you can see the exclamation mark. Turn into them. You're turning slightly away still, so... Okay. Good job with that cruiser. And yes, your battleship is flooding, but you have the anti-flood, so if you don't get hit in the back, she should be fine. Let her engage the enemy battleship with HE. Should wrap up some of these other sections. And more torpedoes in, but you're fine. They got fired before you started maneuvering. Also, notice at the bottom of the screen you can switch between the two ships. At the bottom of the screen you have the 1BB to CL. So that's your squadrons, so the one battleship. So if you click on the 1BB, that gives you control immediately, and double clicking will actually focus the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, your battleship took a nasty hit, but you don't have anything damaged, really, so... If you don't get hit, she should be fine. Now switch shells to auto, so you can actually get better shells, not... Hey. And if you now turn out and present your whole broadside, I think you may take this one quite easily. Also, when you are starting the missions, you can choose different bonuses.
Yeah, I took the main gun one.
Usually later, if you go with the more modern missions, getting... I believe it was survivability and maneuverability is the best one. Because you get better armoring, better boilers.
That enemy battleship barely
And
taken any damage, like, at all.
that is correct, but she's a semi-dreadnought. So getting your cruisers in for a torpedo attack may be worth it, but you just want to distract from your own battleship. And her main gun has... if you double click on your battleship again now.
I think we just lost one of the...
Yeah, light cruiser lost. But the flooding has been stopped successfully, so you're back to good flood protection health. And maybe just hover over the light cruiser, the enemy one, to see what kind of... Yeah, if your light cruiser engages that, you should be fine. Keep your armor angled as you are, that increases its effectiveness slightly. So your course should be as it is. Just maybe open up slightly so all of your guns can fire.
Looks like we're still fighting the flooding a whole lot.
You got flooded again, apparently. You've been very unlucky with this one.
Ooh. And we caught fire again.
She shouldn't sink, but if she does, you're done. Main gun destroyed. That's not good. I think she may not live.
I don't think so either. Yep, we just lost.
Whoops.
Oh, goodness.
I think the mission I've had the most success with was Super Dreadnought or Battle Cruiser.
Well, let's try this one like one more time. I think we just got a bad RNG there.
Yeah, you get me the US battleships later on.
Oh, cool.
Fun. You want your maybe get your light cruisers on AI, so you don't have to worry about them and focus on the battleship. That may help you win this one, at least from my point of view.
Come on, land some hits, please.
So where are your 2 light cruisers? Just click on them and enable AI.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay. Switch to that now click on 1 and give them AI control. Now on your battleship, just keep on her. Oh yeah, by the way, you can just change course by right-clicking on where you want the ship to head towards from her position. So your ship already has a decent chance of hitting. You should just let her maneuver slowly, so she dodges most of the incoming heavy shells. If she does that, she should be fine.
Oh, we just took one of the midsection.
Small hit, but if you just focus on your ship more than the enemy, and yeah, you have your heading set, so change it slightly after he fires every time. Yes, it will throw off your accuracy slightly, but it will massively impede his accuracy. And the light cruiser torpedoes.
So, Serpentine.
Yeah, you may want to do zigzagging. I don't know if it will exactly help, but it should give you more survivability. Technically speaking.
Got a torpedo coming in. Woo! That was a little scary. Oh! Lost a casemate. We're not even really getting any good hits on that battleship, though.
She's lost some health. It's fine. You focus. Now let your ship go straight. That's another torpedo coming at you. Full rudder. This should slow you down. The rudder should slow you down enough to hopefully prevent the torpedo from hitting. Yes, you are using. By the way, as you can see, you lost only the structural integrity in parts which have the extended deck. Your main deck is holding.
Got a partial pin on him.
Which is fine. Switch to AP, that will increase the likelihood of good hits. Or maybe just... It will also mean that if the light cruisers have any armor, it will fuck them over quite badly. And as you can see already, one casement destroyed. maybe now get a course heading slightly away from the enemy battleship. So you get better armor angling.
Existence is asking how many ships is on each side. I believe there's 3 each. I have 1 battleship and 2 light cruisers, and he's got the same.
Yeah, but he's got the advantage since he has a much more advanced battleship. In the meantime, I'm building up my own ship for a mission, so I may just send you a picture later
Okay.
on.
Ooh, I am getting my ass handed to me.
Oh, you took another torpedo, didn't you?
It like
The most
disappeared
dangerous
on
thing
me.
in this
Yeah. Holy crap, this one's kind of hard to do.
I think Meet the US Battleships was the simplest one.
Yep, we just lost a battleship. Yep. Ah.
I think the way to do this one is to kill the light cruisers before they can do anything to you.
Meet the US battleships, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give this a try then. Let's see here. Drop our tower down. Secondary tower. And so what's the biggest DACA we can put on this bitch? 14s it looks like.
Is that the Meet the US Battleships, or is it?
It's Meet the US battleships.
I don't think it's this one since. But just try it.
Okay.
Side guns are bad. No side guns.
I think I just clicked on that by accident. There we go.
So the turret, yes. Back turrets 3. Actually, you could go with a squadron of these, like 2 or 3 maybe. Again, first fit all of the modules, then start fitting the turrets. That's how I would do this, at least. If I were you. Sorry for back, by the way.
What's up?
Sad like. Sorry if you hear any noises in the back, by the way. I can't do anything about it, sadly.
I wonder if I could fit a center line gun right here. Of course, I still need a funnel on it.
Try looking at the secondary tower and how far away you can put that. The farther you can go, the better. Or if you can pull it into the center slightly. The whole secondary tower. Yeah, that's better. So now you can have a gun bed with the 2 guns, 2 turrets in the middle, 2 aft, and 2 guns at the front end. Just remove the one that's currently in the middle, and instead get in 2 turrets fitting closer together. So you get the 14-incher again.
But I haven't even placed my funnel
and
yet.
There is a funnel point inside of the bridge, so you're...
Okay. Something like that, you're thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking something like that. Probably increase the range and get the bulkheads to mini before you do anything. So range short and bulkheads mini. Shaft 2. Before you start doing anything else, shaft 2, anti-flood
They say that
2.
shaft is one bad mother. No, you're supposed to say shut your mouth. That's how the joke works.
White powder, probably. Because the white powder has the lowest chance of ammo detonation and it's overall decent. So enhanced reloading, yes. Rangefinder. Now look on the rangefinder and get S3. That's the best one you can get. You don't really
No.
need the improved radio station. Just saying. Citadel. You can do Citadel 4, so that should help with overall protection. And anti-flood is important, as you can see. Anti-flood 2 because that gets the waterproofing. And hull bottom. You can also switch the hull bottoms, so that to double. Improves the resistances again. Now you need a funnel, so place that in.
Go with the cheap one?
Middle of the road, probably. Not entirely the cheapest, but something like the small enhanced funnel. Yep, that thing. Now this is already looking good, isn't it?
Okay.
Before you add any casemates, drop the belt extended down to 3.5. 4 or 3.5, however you feel.
Okay.
Deck extended goes down to 1 inch. So that's the weight savings for now.
Alright.
Deck itself and turret tops to 5 inches. You'll be facing off at long range.
Deck in what?
Turret top armor. So your turret doesn't get smashed in through the top of her. This will increase weight, but it will also ensure your turrets don't blow up by a glancing hit on the top section.
Alright.
Belt up to 12. And conning tower turret face again. So turret itself and conning tower up to 12. Now you have space available, so you can probably place in some casement guns. I'd go with 6 and 4-inch guns, so you have a mixed battery with big ones and smaller ones than in the turrets themselves. Try actually finding the spots with the best firing angle, so that will be the forward and backward ones. And that's fine on your weight. I would probably remove the centerline ones now. The ones around the middle turrets. So right click and remove a couple of those so you can fit in the smaller ones. Even one more maybe. Just so you have enough weight. Now go with 4 or 3-inch ones. I think there will be places for 4 inches. No, go with the 3-inch ones instead and remove. So do you see the places on the bridge and
Up here?
Yeah.
Oops, I think I might have deleted something.
You deleted the 3-inch ones that you just were meant to place. So that's some of those. On the back bridge as well. There's
Okay.
a couple spots there. Now go to secondary guns.
Hold up. Secondary guns. Okay.
And you can get some of the 3-inch turrets in places that... Okay, so 3-inch triple barrels. And get them... Yeah, just place them around the bridge. And not at the back, since that would limit the turret's back firing angle.
Okay.
The midships turrets. You may want one more around the barbette. So yes, one there as well. This one doesn't actually hamper you, and then one around the barbette of the forward guns. So if place it as there. Good. This should protect you from any nasty destroyers approaching
Okay.
close. 12 inches of belt is on the lower side, but at longer ranges you should be fine, especially with the gun bed you have. Since that's 80 guns. If you right click now, you should be okay.
One moment here. I kind of having a technical issue.
Maybe you can...
Just give me one moment here.
Okay.
My laptop ran out of power, and yeah. One sec here. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Now, before you do anything, there may be one more thing that you could
What's
try
that?
to do. You could increase the displacement slightly. So if you scroll up to the top, try increasing the displacement so the cost is at like 46-47%. So you're increasing the displacement so you can fit in heavier armor, is what I'm trying to do. Like 35,000 tons maybe. That makes the ship even longer, so you can put in more DACA. That should be fine, and now increase the armor weight to 13 inches for the main belt. So turret's main belt conning tower goes to 13 inches if you can. Which should give you a relatively good level of protection, all in all.
Okay.
And since you have even more weight, why not spend it? Take a look at how much free space you have.
Well, we could put some of those on there.
Probably 13.5 inches belt. The deck's extended and belt extended provides sufficient protection, it seems. So turret and conning tower.
Okay.
A good rule of thumb is to have the turret and belt armor matching. You can just almost ignore the conning tower with giving it like 6 inches, but it doesn't affect the weight. And having it heavier means it's less likely to get knocked out. You could also try just with selecting the middle turrets, lifting them off, and with pressing R multiple times to rotate them, make them face forward, which would make them more aggressive in the placement. So
Oops, I clicked on the wrong flipping thing.
Just remove one of the middle turrets, both of them actually. Now get the 14-inch triple, pull it back on, and if you pull it as far back as possible, that will rotate them like this. So that will be their starting position. So now, even farther back, since the barrels will rotate. Now press R and get them facing forward. And another one, just in front. Which also means you can get in a couple of center line secondary guns. So you can get a 6-inch turret in the middle, or 3-inchers, whatever suits you. So you can do something along those lines.
Okay.
Yes, it won't be particularly effective, but you have the space. Oh yeah, and by the way, you also have the secondary gun slots you can fit in. The casement guns. Because you have enough weight, don't you? Don't ignore the poor sector of fire. It can only fire backwards, but what do you care? It's still an additional gun.
Okay.
Increasing the belts even more, maybe things like that. You don't really care at this point. 14 inches of belt would give you. If you don't plan on going CQC, no, don't increase it that much. You also want at least the turret armor to match, so. Because the turrets are as important as the main belt.
Do we need to do something about that offset?
You could always place. You know how I told you about the rotating guns? You can place the 2 middle guns even farther to the back. It will overlap while. It will just show you that it will overlap while you don't have it rotated. So lift those off again, maybe even. The second one also. Main gun. Now you see the 4 weight offset went even more, but it won't be that much if you get the 14-inch triple. Pull it back even farther. Just one spot even farther. Now rotate it. And you can see why I meant that. Now you have this, if you place it there, you have the same 4 weight offset as you had before. Place it closer to the other turret. To the back, not to the front, since you're aiming to decrease the 4 weight offset. Good. You can now move even the 6-incher backwards, so it has a better field of fire. Or you can add. So if you now place it closer, see? Good. I think the ship is fine to go. You can add some of the underwater torpedo tubes, maybe. Remove the one on the back, because that one. You had it. You had it. You had the one on the back. You just have to aim under the ship. Good. I think you are fine to go.
Okay.
I wouldn't count on it. So you can launch the ship.
All right. Let's see how this does.
And yep. Notice when there will be announcements of enemy smoke spotted to X.
Yep.
So you are looking for that, and you're facing off against 2 American battleships as well, with 4 destroyers. So spotted to the north, you have the compass up in the top left corner, so you want the ships to head north. So left click and let them go towards the ships. My recommendation is to just get them to kill the destroyers as soon as possible. Since you saw what torpedoes can do. And I'll get my own ships in, since I have one mission I want to do.
So I just thought I heard something going on in the Discord. I was just going to check it out. Oh, we got shells coming in. We haven't even spotted them yet.
Yeah, I think they have heavier guns, but you have them come. You now have the shells coming back again. Turn broadside and start firing. Just turn broadside. It is not useful to go towards them. Since you have more guns and you have good fire control, I don't see a reason why you should let them be going closer to you. Especially since now you are in secondary gun.
Oh, there's one of the destroyers here.
And switch to HE. You swapped your course back towards the destroyers, so just set a stable course. Angle away from the battleships. You can slightly angle away from the battleships, which will also put you on the run from the DDs.
Why aren't we firing at them?
I think it's the conditions. Just set firing to aggressive with the guns on both of the ships. It's a way to force the accuracy to go up. Oh yeah, they are in the smoke screen. Swap fire to battleships.
You have to right click on them to get them to fire on it?
Yeah. And now switch to AP maybe. The ranging salvo's out, so you just keep running from the destroyers and focus. That was
Yeah, I saw.
But if you can get a salvo out at the enemy battleship. Oh, it's only 11-inch guns. That won't do anything to your main belt. If you angle away and keep, you know, just slightly angle away, get the range farther out. Since if you restart this mission with them having only 11-inch guns, you can see that it isn't doing that much to your main belt. Like, yes, you are getting a lot of hits, but if you didn't get the flooding hits, it would be absolutely inconsequential to you if you angle the armor. Since instead, your main hits, if you hit,
Yeah,
are doing much more damage to him.
but we can't land any
They
hits,
have
matey.
multi-turret. And the flooding did nothing. Only problem I see is Eagle got hit.
Yeah, Eagle's gonna bite it pretty big here. Nope, there it goes.
Let them chase you. If you turn slightly broadside and keep going away while getting chased, you should be able to take this one, since most of your guns are still online and one of the enemy battleships already has an engine knocked out. But it's the mass torpedo assault that did you.
I might have to call it after this fight, folks, because my wife should be coming home very, very soon. I'm hoping she's going to be in the mood to go out to eat for lunch. Because I am starving right now. I don't know why, but the accuracy just seems like it's shit. Seems like they're getting more hits off on me than I am on them.
It's maybe the choices of tech you made, but I wouldn't call it on that. I'll show you how I do some of them later on, so you can take a look.
Okay. Keep in mind, folks, I'm still trying to figure this game out. I haven't played a lot of these missions.
The missions are where you mostly learn through trial and error.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least it somehow teaches you what works and what does not. Remember that. So now we know that you should probably try to balance firepower, speed, and armor, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think the Queen Elizabeth's gonna bite here any moment. Oh, there's those DDs.
Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror. Yeah, next time, bring more harmor.
Yeah.
Advice number 1. So 16 inches it is. Just don't focus on as many turrets. Having 15 guns still works quite well, but focus heavily into armor and maybe get the speed up to 25.
Alright, there goes the Queen Elizabeth. Alright, folks. Well, I think I'm done making an ass of myself for the moment. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Hopefully we could do some more later on, but right now Dama's going to hop offline here, and hope you guys have yourselves a happy new year. Y'all take care, keep your hammer high. Later.